Hey everyone, my name's Not Lad and welcome to the possibly final episode of Find Love or Die Trying. Now, from where we last left off, we have no idea what to do with Kat, whether to trust her or not, because she had betrayed me in the past, and honestly, I don't really trust her. I think this is where we left off. If it isn't, I don't know. Is this where we left off? Hang on, let me find out if this is where we left off. One sec. Okay. Yes, okay, so I was right. This is this is the right one we left off on. So, we need to make a decision. Do we trust her but keep an eye on her? I'm sorry, do we we'll need to keep an eye on her, or we have to trust her? As we said here, I think we'll need Kat's help, trustworthy or not, if we want to stay that way. I think we do need to keep an eye on her. I mean, it's hard to say because, like, so she obviously still has feelings for me because I was her username to her computer. People don't just do that, you know? It's not something that just happens, you know? So I think she did that on purpose because she had feelings of me, but as she said, Damon plays a role and she can't disobey her father and stuff like that, which could make for something, but you know, honestly, I believe what would this world come to if nobody trusts each other? So, you know, I'm gonna say we have to trust her. We have to trust her. Sure. I'll be keeping an eye on her, though. We can't afford to blindly trust anyone who says they can help us. Alright, Kat, if you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. Sorry, that's Violet's. I'm trying to get the voices right on the first go. It's been a while. This is just one of hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared, that keep people from organizing against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear. Sorry, you want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Oh, some of us still have families to lose, Allie. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate, what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated best. You can't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for the test audiences. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of the show, as they'd remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of a show without losing the feeling that lives were really in danger. But the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody, our volunteer actors, the test audience. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show, where each was as if it were the first time to all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing here for the last 2 years. It was a lot to hear. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats, while I genuinely was afraid for my life, it's sickening. We were silent for a while. If you've been testing the show this long, when's the real thing? There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend on this show, and that time is almost up.
This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien, and I've said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's a lie. It's a lie, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try to help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I've nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand to me for a handshake. Allies, at least till we're out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true, and my word would count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Like it or not, we have to work together. Is it me? Is she referring to me as the person? I don't know. I'm not going to judge just yet. I'm not going to jump to anything. Then it's a deal. Allie shook Kat's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to? I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore, and we don't have any time to waste. If you say so. Anyway, the only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes up. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island, alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run of the show. Are there no other planes on the island? A boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island which performs two functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellites. It's the reason why your people couldn't find us, Allie. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or outside of the barrier, it'll get fried, unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way off this island that will have that signal is the boat. I'm betting it'll be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's the staff on the island who we'll have to watch out for. That still leaves the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not even 10 of us. Actually, it might not be so hard after all. I've got a plan that just might work. Though, I have to admit, it's a little crazy. I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out. You explained your plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we have just the amount of time we need. This just might work, Yui. You're a mad genius. It's crazier than anything I'd imagined, and crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, where we even... were we even listening to the same plan? I don't know why I read that weird something about plane in my mind. Okay. The other went their separate ways to help prepare for Violet's plan. Because I can do this. Just in case, for any reason, I don't know. I'm gonna do that randomly, so don't mind it. The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Violet's plan. I thought it was somebody else's plan, but okay. But Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. What's up? How am I supposed to try? Both of these are great questions. Let me overwrite this one. Okay. You know, this is the one I would ask, but how am I supposed to trust you? I want to trust you, Kat. I really do. But you've burned me before. How could I ever trust you now? That's fair. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Eve. And that if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. So it's not me. Man, you're giving me mixed signals here. I was really hoping it was me. So that's like, wow, hey, that's awesome. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking for you to help somebody that you've never met and you never will.
Oh. Okay. So it's definitely not me. Ah, shucks. I was really hoping.
Somebody innocent. It's strange.
Wait. Could she be the sister of one of the people on the island? Nah, it can't be.
This woman has put me through hell, treated me like a lab rat, and more, yet somehow I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Violet's plan either way.
I'll trust you, Kat. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier.
Don't be. I literally shot you.
I think that earns you the right to be angry and more now. I've gotten to know you over these past years. Not for more than a couple weeks straight, but I got to know you. And I think you're rude and manipulative and have no problem lying to my face. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass. You keep secrets from everybody and you finished. But I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet you did it over and over. It must have been so tiring to do that over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I believe that you do care about helping people.
I'm flattered, Eve. But you've got me wrong.
What do you mean?
Everything I've ever done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth.
Well, that's kind of cold, though. We went our separate ways shortly after. I spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. It's as if something on the tip of my tongue, but I just barely can't grasp it. That was said out kind of weird. Yet somehow, I know I'm closer than I've ever been. Wait, we're gonna get another dream fragment? No, okay. Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff instead, a thank you for all your hard work party. As soon as she told her staff that Violet would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. While the staff prepared the party grounds during the day, each of us were hard at work, making sure the other parts of it went well. Oh, are they going to put something in the food? So maybe that it takes everybody's attention off of stuff? Like, maybe puts them to sleep or something? Or maybe just makes them, like, bad case of diarrhea or something. I don't know. Just curious. Alright. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for her to become a fast favorite for them. I'm pretty sure half the staff were playing the games just so they could get her to notice them, and she knew it. I have to admit, I'm really impressed by Yui. Her plan is really coming together. See, yeah, it was Yui's plan. Why did it say it was Violet's? Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm missing something. Tara and Scarlet joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Tara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. As Tara found them one by one, Scarlet turned on the charm and made sure that they came with her to the party. Then, when it was time for Scarlet to switch to her other mission, Ellie took over, though I'm told she employed more force than charm. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. And there's all the girls, all in one place. Cute. Alright. A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying their lights out. Everybody here?
You bet.
You should,
You should have seen the ones that try to run. I made sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eaten? As they should have. It is fine food. Looks like it's all going according to plan. I'm just going to ahead and get to the fun. Is it just me, or does that not sound right either? I'm just going to ahead and get to the fun part. That doesn't sound right to me. I don't know. Okay, it's fine. Just skip that. Scarlet pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed a button on it. A few seconds later, fireworks were shooting into the night sky above the party grounds. The cheers of the staff were like thunder. And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as it can be. Great job, team. We owe you one, Yui. Right back at you, Allie. We cheered as firework after firework lit up the night sky. Whoa, are fireworks supposed to be this bright? Come to think of it, these fireworks are practically blinding. I have to say, I did a pretty good job with these fireworks. Though there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. The fireworks were the signal to those trying to escape that there was nothing left to do except wait. It's going to be a long night. I know that we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what may happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. How about instead we just dance the night away? You know what? That sounds great. That sounds lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Yuck. Don't be like that, Tara. It'd be good for us to blow off some steam. Dancing sounds like exercise, and exercise... Allie picked up Tara over her shoulder. And away we go. Very nice. Come on, come on. Scarlet grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others followed close behind. They sure are carefree, huh? Some things never change. Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. I like to think one day we'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had out of the nights that I can remember. We lived like there was no tomorrow. And now, we'll find out if there is a tomorrow for us. Oh, it's loaded. I think this means something good's about to happen. We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we need to make sure the boat really is coming. It's later than usual. You think they're on to us? No, it'll just be a little longer. It's cold. There's no point in worrying at this point. If they're onto us now, we're already dead. All we can do is wait. It's just silence from Tara. We waited for an hour more, then another, then another. We were losing hope. I guess It's here! Cat pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison? We looked in unison. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge despite how far it was. It must be massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore. Let's book it back to the mansion. Second, we need to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches the shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds. If we're not there, they'll sound the alarm, and our chance of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, it's how I got caught last time.
We made it back to the mansion and rushed to our respective rooms. I turned off the lights, then jumped into the bed and pretended to be asleep. A few moments later, I heard the sound of somebody opening a door. It must be them. There was a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps, a door would open, more footsteps, a short pause, footsteps again, door would close, repeat. Over and over, closer and closer, till it got to my room. I tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Oh boy. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Footsteps. A second later, my door opens. I can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in. They're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can tell 2 of them are in front of me. They're muttering somewhere under their breath. You have to pity her. Come on, she could do better. Rude. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. It feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me, step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think it takes everything I have not to move when every nerve in my body screams to run. This is it. They're onto me. I can't help but ball up the fist of my hand. Oh. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sounds good to me. What did they possibly... Okay, it doesn't matter. I heard them walk further away from me, then outside the room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathed out like never before. On to the next part of the plan. We regrouped downstairs. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Like taking candy from a baby. Wait, where's Tara? I'll go check on her. As if on cue, Tara came running down the stairs. I'm good, don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. Oh, cute. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either. Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but now there's going to be upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can all make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we have just the thing for that. Courtesy of Scarlet and I. What's that? Well, we went through all the trouble of preparing such a big party for all the staff. It would be a shame if we didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no? Oh, sorry, that was Violet. Whoops. You didn't. Oh, she did. It was like an absurd scene from an art house movie gone mad. What do you mean? Oh, zombies. Brains. Oh, again. Bananas. Brains and bananas. Grr. Oh, shoot, I wasn't doing their voices. I'm sorry. Grr, brains, accounting, should've. Grr. Hundreds of zombies littered the fields. Alright, but now we got this issue. I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlet. You better be glad that you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we have just put a sleeping agent or something like that in? See, that's what I was thinking. Where's the fun in that? Well, we still have to go past them to get to the boat, right? Don't worry about it. I've got a fair share of experience in talking to zombies. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way. We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There was just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlet enjoyed herself taking them down was more concerning. I'll worry about that when we got off this island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear in sight. Wow, it's huge. Let's not waste any time. We rushed onto the ship and ran straight for the captain's deck. Just in case I need that one. Alright. You guys wait here, it's practically guarded. Guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with, and I need to fix it.
If I know my father, he'll do it just the way it was last time. You know what? Eve, come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are.
Lead the way.
It was pitch black inside. Kat had to shine a light to see anything. Actually, I never got that one, but cool. Okay. Strange. Where are they? Uh-oh. Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Found it. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking that maybe Damien is testing her. Maybe he'd figure she would do this. And this is gonna be the betrayal here. Oh, it might lead up to that. Chalk it up to my dad. Yeah, we're doing fine. Okay, chalk it up to my dad outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now. Kat got to work fixing the engine. Watch my back. We still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is gonna take a minute. Got it. I turned around and kept a lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything though. Since when were you a mechanic? Honestly, since my first failed escape. I had to teach myself. There isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anybody escape this island. I'm sorry I didn't trust you before, Kat. I get it now. Why you did what you had to do. Why you did what you had to do. Sorry. Keep talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for both of us geese. We can talk more later if you'd like. In the meantime, this boat is fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others to get the hell out of here. We ran back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Kat revved up the engine of the boat. We were good to go. Can't be that easy. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move. Gosh, I can't believe it. We're really doing this. We're finally getting out of here. It is hard to believe, but it is true. We did it. I don't think so. Now, you don't have to thank me all at once. We really did it. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. You really saved us. You did it. We wouldn't be able to get to this point if it weren't for you. Uh-oh. There's no need to thank me. I actually should apologize that I didn't do anything of this sooner. Uh-oh. The intercom rang out. Oh no. Kat turned white as a sheet when we heard a voice that was all too familiar. Damien. No. Damn it! Damien! Ding, ding, ding. I guess you learned at least something in school, Kat. Not enough clearly, but hey, it's something. That's got to win a participation ribbon somewhere. You knew what I was planning. Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud at the show you've given us these last 2 years. Mother? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Eve and those other... Sorry, I'm not saying that. My team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. I knew it! I knew it! See, I called it! That was exactly what I said. I had a feeling like that was actually the show. Not so much the relationships and drama. It was the escape attempts. I knew it. Oh, man. It gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know? After all, if I'd do this to my own daughter, imagine what I'd do to someone who wasn't. Wow, you're a monster. Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat. Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat and there's nothing you can do to stop us now. It probably doesn't have the signal thing. We're getting out of here. Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. The earth started to shake even though we were on the boat. I couldn't tell the island was rumbling. See, and this is also going to come back. I think I'm also going to be right on the thing where it's like we are in a simulation. Like even though we think this is the real world, it is not. Because how else, when we were outside, did the whole world go dark? Is nobody just going to question that thing? Oh man.
In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean all around the island. It climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher till the only daylight we could see was just from the circle above us. We were trapped. "How about we play a game, little rats?" Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him, in what looked like a strange kind of stadium. "I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this, and you'd be free to go. It'd be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. You've gotten rid of all our security. But this switch is only going to work if you have two people's handprints with producer level clearance. Surely you've got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine." He pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before. "Though, don't let that stop you from trying." The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence. "Our hands are tired. We have no choice but to go back." Hello, he's got a gun. He'd take us all down before we even have a chance to grab him. We've got no choice though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before we can send people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. We got an ass to kick. No, that's exactly what Damon wants you to do. The turning around part, or the kicking ass, or the ass kicking, I'll leave that to your imagination. Damien has a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and then none of us will be making it out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Eve and I will go to flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it. Whoa. What do you mean by that? I thought that only you and Damien. What? Was I one of the producers? Am I a horrible person? Oh no, I worry. I'll explain on the way, there's no time. Eve, are you ready to run? Unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna have to end this episode. We're over at time. I guess we didn't finish it in this one. I was really hoping. I really thought. Well, I wasn't exactly hoping. I'm loving this game, but I really want to know what's gonna happen here. I'm just waiting for the big conclusion. Sorry, I wasn't focusing. Anyways, yes, I was waving at you. Hi. But no, I really want to know what's going to happen, and I'm excited, but looks like we got a little more content here. So anyways, I'm going to end it here, but thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Find Love or Die Trying. Find it yourself. It is free, an amazing game. It's incredible, and I can't recommend it more. So with that, I'm going to end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Nightlight, signing off. Later, guys.